Hello and welcome back to the Streets of Rogue. I'm Luce, and I was feeling this. I was trying to figure out what to go with it tonight, and then I decided I just feel like this game again. So we're gonna be doing some more Streets of Rogue. A quick start should be good here. Let's see. I don't need to do any major setups. I guess I haven't done the cannibal in a while. Now, this will mean I will have to attack soldiers on sight, since otherwise they're going to be instantly hostile, but... yeah, if you want to kill things, this is a character specifically built for that. Kill Healthanizer. They start with some... eat a gangster, the crap. Hey, get out of here. Should be, since this is the second night in a short while I've been able to do this, it should be pretty easy to, I don't have to go explain too much, which is going to be feeling, well, quite nice. Although I guess I should explain the cannibal here. Basically, the cannibals cannot eat regular food. They can still drink alcohol, but they must eat corpses in order to power themselves. They must, in order to heal. This is actually if you play this game has multiplayer, and this is a very good class for multiplayer because it means you don't have to fight over food items for healing. Alright, these guys are actually going... there's two of them, so I'm actually going to need this. There we are. You normally stop eating as soon as your HP fills out, but because that's... the big quest is you have to eat a very specific type of person. Now, this is absolutely one character where... here we are. There's no point in dealing with these, so destroying it's the best bet. There we are. The blood. Alright, I need to destroy this one here. Soldiers, their quest is to destroy generators, whether or not there's a quest to destroy them, so that can be good or bad. Since I'm gonna smash those, I might as well just sell it. The good news is you don't have to worry about money beyond just buying healing item stuff, but most shopkeepers won't work with you since your character has disturbing facial expressions or something like that. Might as well break in. Yeah, food, again, food is just best sold. Because you have no way of doing it. I don't wanna. Assist me, I don't wanna. Yeah, if you want to get an election victory on this character, that is extremely difficult and not ideal, really. I do have a way to get some more friends. Here we are. Here. Full HP. I don't wanna. You, no. Protection. Higher risk protection. You, no. I guess I could also slay everyone who's not, on my side. That's one way to do it. This character is the kind that does prefer a large kill count. Anything good? Can't afford that. I guess trying this out might not be a bad idea. Right, I've already gotten that. Found cool stuff. Suspicious. Yeah, that's an expensive one to remove, but if you remove that, you can start doing business with people. Thanks. Exit level. Yeah, getting positive electability as a bonus is going to be a bit difficult. Slippery target. Oh yeah, that's absolutely essential. You just have to be careful because yeah, the cannibal is so physically strong that it's possible to accidentally detonate the body into giblets. And if that's the case, you can't eat the body. Eat cop. Here we are. Oh, this person's alone, which means... Okay, good. That one didn't see me. Which means I can freely release this guy. Excellent. I managed to get that gun before he fired too many of its bullets. Take me to the entrance. Well, at least this is an easy exit. A graceful exit, one might say. That's a good amount of money. There we are. Kill innocent. Where? Thanks. Oh, for some reason I was going too far to the right and not to the left here, so let's keep going. Ooh. Nothing unusual here, officer. Resist bullets. That might be good given what I have to do next. Alright, if I want to poison this, then I have to wait for that guy to walk over a... Oh, come on, really? Fine, I'll go over here and find what this does. Sulfuric acid. Oh, right, he thinks I'm still in there, that's good. Oh, shopkeeper. There we go, that was lucky. But as you saw, that was a crit. That absolutely obliterated him. Rocket launcher. Okay, good. He didn't notice me. Oh yeah, but they have a quest. They'll let you in no matter what, which is quite nice. But this guy, since he doesn't have a quest, he's not gonna let me in. So... what's this? This is an office building. Hey, get out of here. Since they only have fisticuffs, pretty easy. Might as well test this. Slow. Fair. I can't even eat this FUD, so I'm basically just stealing it so I can feed it to people. So I can feed it to the Celematic. Ooh, right, scientists often have good drops. Ah, here's the Celematic. Luckily, it's not illegal for me to be doing this. Oh, this is extra ammo. More for the rocket launcher, please. That's going to be quite fun. Right with an item. Since I can't eat the food anyway, here you go. Thanks. Ammo stealer. Now that's positive electability, actually. Nice. Killed no one. I'm pretty sure a lot of people died there, but whatever. Yeah, positive electability is a nice boost to experience, so it can be quite nice. No guns used. Save or receive more health. As nice as that is, I think Speed Plus is probably one of the best raw stat upgrades I could afford here. It's Restless Zombie time. Strength. Well, that's only one that's dead, and they didn't turn into a zombie, which is always nice. Zombies give you reduced XP, reduced healing, which is kind of a pain. Oh. Ugh. Any NPC who gets hit even once with the zombies is now a zombie. It becomes a zombie on death. Zombies heal on hit, which is a big deal because werewolves only heal on kill. Hey, get out of here. Money obtained. Yeah, even just one punch turns them into a zombie on death. Oops. Oop, now you gotta die, buddy. Ah, yeah, when it's a zombie, it's automatically count as a floor. You're given a mulligan, basically, because whenever a class is killed, they become a zombie. Whatever they were before, they stop having it. So... Yeah, the zombie changing is terrifying if you're not yourself playing as a zombie. Yeah, the ones in green outfits are basically the alpha zombies, the ones who start out as zombies. Anything else, and that means they were transformed into one. Now, let's free Gorilla for the experience. Freed prisoner. Yeah, let's let you guys deal with that. Watch yourself. There we go. Prevent another turning, at least. I'm pretty sure no one's alive to care about that. Yeah, but pretty much anyone injured is guaranteed to shift. Oh, that bouncer's probably in front of the science lab. Luckily, they don't have their ability that causes you to get slowed on hit. Bouncers are really, really strong. They're also strong when you're playing as them, which is nice. It's just that you basically get one big escort mission. From what I can tell, they're not very popular for that particular reason, though. I've played through with them a few times, though. You'd have to check my VODs, though. You can clearly tell I like some classes more than others. Although I guess the fact I keep defaulting to combat, even when I'm a non-combat class like a hacker, is probably something really bad. Why did I attack that guy? Oh, of course it's Resurrection. I don't know why I killed that guy. He was completely uninfected. Well, I need to figure out what the syringes do one way or another. And the easiest way is to test them out on other people. If I kill all the zombies, I think it might lift the whole thing, but that's a big if, because they can be hiding in all sorts of corners. There we go. Naturally, this is also a bane if you're the kind of person who likes to do pacifist runs. Ugh. Yeah, the zombies at least are counted as legitimate kills. Yeah, because he's gonna turn to a zombie, yep. Honestly, I'm surprised he wasn't zombified to begin with. Oh right, now that I have lockpicks, I can bust through out that door. Sweet. That could have been real nasty. Right, too dangerous to teleport due to zombies. So I'm gonna have to walk the long way. It's not here. It's all the way in the apartment building in the corner here. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this. Like I said, this character can't eat food, so by raiding the fridge, all I'm getting... Well, I guess I do get experience from lockpicking and from the act of stealing. I mean, not much, but it's something. It'll all add up in the end. Oh, Warzone is especially going to be dangerous, I can tell you that much. Yeah, since he has no bodyguards, he's not going to notice that I'm, you know, robbing him from under his face. Rage Poison is a very fun one. Thanks. Accuracy mod. No point trying to get friends, I guess. Graceful, studious. This early on, this is still early enough that studious will add up in the end. Let's see what this does. Confusion. Oh wow. That person, confusion's getting that person killed. Eat goons. Oh no, the firefighters. Oh wow, almost forgot about this thing. That would have been a lot of damage. Alright, now they're leaving. Darn, I couldn't finish off the body. But you know what will. Oh! I could have eaten the goon, but that's good. His body's about to... No, not. It wouldn't actually. Alright, so I can... Yeah, if the body is death by burnt, it counts as cooked and it heals you for more. If I'd gotten Savor, that would have also been even more. So that's quite valuable, as you might guess. There, I put him in the fire. Neutralize. Kill Profiter. Now that's gonna be quite nice. Alright, yeah, the overclock generators cause a huge explosion, so you want to be a little off. Yeah, it usually causes people on the outside to come on in. Nothing worth purchasing. Drugs, maybe. You usually want to get a lot of drug purchases done early on because there are very few drug dealers in the upper floors. I think drug dealers also one of the classes you can't play as. Here we are. Ooh, stun gun. Here we are. Free. You're free. You're free. You are all free too. In his... Hey, get out of here. A thief, huh? Wait, what are you doing here? Lockpick? Can't hear while the doors close. Free the prisoner. Yeah, I'm tempted to grave rob, but I also know that if a ghost comes out, I have no real way to fight them. For now, let's sell the food we found at the Cellomatic. Alcohol is good, but the bergs are not. Sadly, I don't think there's enough, Yoink. You can hire thieves, but it's a little difficult. And like I said, they run basically away the speed of light. You can't catch them. Not unless you're tricky. Here we are. Sugar crimes. Above the law. Darn, that didn't make them like me more like I was hoping. Oh well. Oh, I forgot to raid the safe. Silly me. Yeah, bribing the cops to ignore your crimes can be very convenient. It's just a large expense. Friend of the family. A little early to be getting that, but I like to have it a lot where possible. Operate all. Oh, come on, really? He accidentally shot it and destroyed it, which caused them to not be friendly to me. What a pain. Eat goon. Well, at least the one right there is an intact body. Big quest complete. Get out of here. They'll be back. Oh no, they won't actually. I think they're just wandering around now. They think they're escaped. Retrieve item. Bribe with an item. Let's see what these... Oh no, I know what that one does. Let's see what an unknown one does. Invincible. I'm invincible. Invincible. Five, 3, 2. Inventory is full. Might as well unlock this guy to let him out. I'm free, I'm free. Fair. Inventory's full. Not know the meaning of full. Maybe not. Who knows? Hey, get out of here. Offer motivation. The best. Hey, what the? Hey, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. Gotta finish. There we are. Weakness. Might as well eat the bodies while I'm here. Nobody's gonna pay attention, right? Sweet. What's this one? Let's find out. Oh, come on, really? You managed to avoid it? Whatever. Regenerate health. Regenerate health. Well, I guess it's good that I got that one. Alright, they're gonna go back to the patrol route, so I just have to not get noticed. If I care, I could just kill them, but it's probably worthwhile to try and at least pretend that I'm... Oh, that's an interesting route. Usually they go around the obvious circle, but I guess they don't have to. Yeah, they don't return. Yeah, I don't want to go along those tracks. That's bad. Got bad news written all over it. Hey, get out of here. Electro. take me to the entrance. Since there's a hacker, I could have him hack something for me, but I'd rather just get him to the entrance before anything goes wrong. There we go. Flamethrower. Ooh, that's really nice. That means I can cook people on demand. Yeah, let's just turn off all the hazards, make it easier. Level up. Level up. 7, 6, 5. Let's find out what this one does next. Fast. Bank. This is a much larger bank, so... Oh. I think there's only one person in here, actually. And if there's another one, they're probably... Money, 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 money. Wow, all that just for 18 gold? I guess they do have to at least have to keep appearances that they're a big deal, even if they're not, so... Alright, we'll use the hacking device here to release the prisoner and see if that can cause a little bit of chaos. Open locked doors. Those poor scientists are reaping what they sow. Oh, they took out the gorilla. Sometimes that does happen. Who dat? Devoured goon. So who's next? Kill. Endurance plus Saver. Yeah, probably now I can get Saver safely. Raw stats are nice, but... Bounty on your trust no one. Oh, I hate this one. This I actually think it's now worth paying the ignore my crimes. Now, basically what this means is all enemies now have a chance of whipping out a very strong weapon and going hostile, whipping out a strong weapon and attacking you. Good news is you can get the weapon if it has any ammo or something left, but... Yeah, this is definitely a good one. I'm glad I, Okay, good, no timer. Yeah, this is one I'm glad I spent the time to... Oops. There we are. Yeah, let's refill the sword's ammo capacity so that it'll last a bit long. Ghost Giver. I can now grave rob if I feel like it. There we go. I have no way to open that. You know what? Let's have fun with the rage poison. Turn everyone hostile. They're hostile to everyone and everything. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, see, 6 health healed from eating those guys. They're gonna... Sandwich. Need strength. Invincible. I probably want to... It'll be in my best interest to go around here. Fair. All the food lying around. Buy from his shop. Got something good? Fast. Probably wouldn't hurt. Dang. Huh. Don't want to survive as a drug dealer. I guess one of the goons who eventually figured out I was responsible for the whole thing. Well, that sounds like his problem. Right, I've just been lucky. Or maybe I was able to take out some of those before they became an issue. Oh yeah, those guys carrying a battle axe, okay, that guy didn't go because he figured it out. It's because he had went after the bounty. Problem is he was only at 1 HP or something because of the riot I caused. Interesting. Big quest incomplete. What do I have to eat? A cop? Oh dear. I need an isolated one by themselves. So ones going in herds aren't gonna work. There we are. There we are. Big quest complete. No one will ever know. There we go. Armory. Rapid fire mod. Rocket launcher. Rapid fire. Yeah, this was a really lucky one. I could have had so many things go wrong if I hadn't been careful. I should save the Ghost Giver so I can actually show it off using it at some point. Durablicious. Melee weapons last longer? Sounds good to me. My favorite is the park, but like I mentioned before, don't be tricked into thinking it's a breather level after the frustrating that was the frustration that was the industrial zone. If you're gonna die on the... Yeah, there we are. I was hoping they wouldn't die on the conveyor belt. Remove suspicious. Now I can actually buy from shops. Gangster blood. That's a crepe. Oh well. They likely have a very different taste. And of course, at least the good news is the cannibals being around here means they will ignore me. Poison, oh dear. Now, if these are vampires... Ook. Oh no, you ain't getting away, buddy. Kill. There. Kill innocent. Take me to the exit. And cannibals are not very much not built for party stuff, which again also makes it difficult for them to. First aid kits work on them. Blood. There we are. Who is annoyed? Offer motivation. Oh, you're the best. Unknown, huh? Alright, we'll give that one a go. Nah, I'm stuck. Inventory's full. Poison. Oh, that's gonna make fighting them a lot easier. Not to mention poison. Oh. Where? Yeah, if you're also a cannibal, the cannibals will not jump out at you. And they don't jump out at the NPCs because they are specifically hostile to players. This bum told me I had to bite in days, so I bit him. True story. True story. Oh, sweet. Yeah, NPC cannibals can also randomly eat. Oh, but you can't eat gorilla corpses, since again, your job is to eat human corpses. This sucks not being able to post pictures of my meals online. Yeah, they'll let me in since I'm on their side. Yeah, all these corpses I'm leaving around, they won't mind taking bites of. I guess if I don't need them, I by all means. Yeah, like I mentioned before, this class is very, very good if you like to play multiplayer, because you don't have to fight over food that way. Thanks. Ooh, free FUD. You can also use these barbecues to grill the FUD, which doubles their significantly increases their healing output. Gangster, Blood. Yeah, the cannibals drop those bear traps around. Knock knock. And he doesn't mind me taking because we're allied. Who knows? You could possibly even interpret him as him rooting for us to beat the mayor and make a cannibal leader. Cigarettes. Oh, you're the best. Cigarettes I usually like to give the office drones because they're the least valuable item, but they can still be used to... Here. You destroy the well, you get a bad luck debuff, and I'd rather not have that. So we're gonna do that. Eat a Vlad gangster. Crap. If I can get them to attack the shopkeeper, this will make life easier. Yeah, regeneration, not just get rid of those. Oh, I don't want to blow that up. I don't want to lose those corpses. Because those corpses are A, healing for me, and B, I actually have a quest to eat those. Yeah, see? Well, I'm stuffed. There we go. Blueprints. Money. Because there's so many hostile cannibal stuff, it's usually pretty surprisingly easy to get a positive electability here, and since cannibals are all allied to me, bribe with an item. I only take the good stuff. That gun. Offer motivation. The banana. Aw, you're the best. Not like I have anything better to do, and I had no point in raiding the fridge. Oh, I forgot to get that chest in there. Huh, all that work and I forgot the most obvious benefit of doing one of these. Found cool stuff. I'm glad there haven't been too many soldiers here because those can really mess with a cannibal run. We don't know what the yellow does yet. Friend phone might actually be good on this particular character because they can cannibals can actually fight. So I'll keep them for the moment. Uncrits. Randomly, I just don't take damage. Never bad. Riot, riot, riot. So basically, a bunch of characters are just innately berserk, which can destroy objects, so I might lose the Telematic rather quickly here. Need a scientist. Oopsie. Oh, money fell. Might as well eat the crap here. Destroy the barrels. This is why you either need a pistol or a throwing rock or some sort of gun, because otherwise those are going to be the biggest pain in your ass. It's empty. First aid kit might not be half bad, actually. Ook ook. There we are. Upgrade traits. Uncrits is a really good one for that. Eat scientist. Soldiers, oh dear. But if I can kill him, that was first aid kit was a wise decision. Here comes the rival. Yeah, you get significantly boosted experience if you kill someone who counts as a rival. Well, if he's already pissed off at me, he won't sell me anything. Weakness. Ah, darn. So much for hoping that was something good. Ooh, Telematic's here, though, and it's not been destroyed yet. Score. I have to kill basically all the rioters if I want to do this. Yeah, you can see what I mean about having a tough time finding all the rioters. Must have used a fast syringe or something. Sheesh. What are you buying? Accuracy mod. Flamethrower. Actually, I could probably afford to sell the fridge. It might apply to the alcohol, but given that's a permanent space taken up, I think I might be better off selling it. And on that note, if I'm spending money, I might as well refill, yeah, 11 shots from the rocket launcher. More of those, the better. Since we're allied, I can just take whatever's in here. Probably alcohol. Yeah, alcohol. Hello, Strand. Welcome. Yeah, I play this game on and off regularly. Basically, whenever I can. Oh, there we are. Whenever I'm in the mood for stream but can't think of anything else, I usually make. This is one of the defaults. I played a lot of rogue-ish type games, but this one just stuck with me for a long time. I don't know the longest. I don't know why. It just has. Strange. Is there no one else I can make to get positive electability here? I was playing it on and off last year, but I took a pretty big break, that's for sure. Really, are there no more rioters? They're probably, knowing the way this game works, they might be stuck in a corner somewhere or something, so I won't worry about it, I guess. I'd best move on to the next floor. Well, I suppose I might as well sell... What's here? I don't want to sell the ammo stealer in case I get the killer robot disaster. I did the science, right? Yes, I did. So I should be ready to move on. What am I doing? Oh, sulfuric acid. That's a good syringe. It just was used against me rather than against themselves rather than against me like they're supposed to. Excellent. And I can go up. There's new. Money, can't go wrong with money. Doesn't look like there's any air vents for the comedy club. Pay the entrance fee. Alright, you're cool. Bye everyone around. Thanks. Now what do I get for this one? Just a haterator, huh? Well, I could take a bit of a risk here. Well, as long as they're not here, lockpick. Oh. That's interesting. Usually they don't realize that I was the one who jailbroke him. Luckily, they were completely horrible shots. Hello, mafiosos. Influence the mayoral election. It is done. Anything to sell here? Rock. I don't want to keep this. I probably don't need the ghost giver, but I kind of want to show off its use since I don't use it that often normally. Slow. Kill innocent. Oh, there's no time with that. There we go. Okay, phew, didn't notice. Found cool stuff. Proper use of explosives are very fun in this game. As well as improper use of... Whoops. As well as improper use of... Wait, what? Why are they all going hostile to one another? I guess I can't complain. There's definitely no corpses for me to do anything with there, for better or for worse. Ooh, but I can crowbar this open for some extra experience, since lock picking is... There we are. Is a bit of experience. Sulfuric acid, huh? Yeah, I don't need the FUD, the Ghost Gibber. This. So I might as well eat some of the corpses here, just to heal up. I'd attack some of the upper crusters to free the slaves there, but they have way more HP than they have any right to. But I know one set of slaves I can. And of course, until the Ghost Giver arrives, there's a place I can grave rob. Isn't that typical? 2 of them, in fact. I guess this is supposed to be a warning about the lack of patience. Ooh. Ammo stock. Flamethrower. Beard. Whatever's here, I guess I can sell that. I really don't need a strength boost, or else that's just gonna gib all the bodies, and I obviously need those for healing. That's all that's in there? A sandwich? Oh, what the? Guess I'll have to eat corpses here. Delicious, delicious corpses. Eat a thief. I'd eat the comedian, but he probably tastes funny. Ammo dispenser. Fine, there we go. We got some good stuff now. There was a thief. Yoink. There we are. Oops, I killed him, but I forgot to eat him. I can't exactly eat him if he's oops. I'll only eat that thief as a last resort. But that might have been the only one that oh no. Oh dear. There we are. Thief eaten, and wow, that was a lot of people. Oh wow, splattered, poor guy. Yeah, let's sell all this junk here. Like, I really should not use machine gun if I don't actually have skills and stuff to use it properly. These are low HP, so I don't need those. Huh, I guess that was profitable for me in the end. Not bad. Got anything good, buddy? Actually, the health kit is really good. So sure, I'll do that. Ah. Firearms. Sure, why not? Probably could have kept the machine gun if I was getting that, but... Good, I've got a cooked meal in case I need healing later. Antidote, very good for removing negative status effects and protecting you from getting new ones for a little duration. Oh, come on, is there really no gas thingy here? Oh my. Evidence found. Oh no! The jock turned against his own people. Eat a worker. There we are. Time to devour the worker. There we are. That could have been a lot more frustrating than it was, that's for sure. Yeah, I think removing suspiciousness was a good idea. Just, I don't want to go against the way the class is normally supposed to be played. It's just, poison. That's gonna end badly for everyone involved. Oh, there's cinematic here. I can get rid of anything I don't need. The revolver I don't think is honestly that great unless you give it all the upgrades. Antidote is okay, but not necessarily what I need here. Slow I don't really need, I don't think. Those two are too low on durability to be useful. Might as well eat the musician. Eh. Fair. Sold the food. Oh wow, that worked. And the cop didn't even see that. That's hilarious. Ooh, oh, there's a quest to do here. That didn't go as well as I was hoping. Former slave owner. I'm full. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Man, dang, talk about a good time to level up. Slippery target. Now enemies are gonna really have a rough time hitting me. Sulfuric acid. Probably destroy the computer, just, yeah. Now I can grab whatever's in that safe, unless it's an item. Okay, yeah, that's money, so I can grab that just fine. Peak fortune. That's a nice injection of money after I just spent a lot of it. Feels pretty good, that's for sure. I'd love to take a vacation, but where? The Gorilla Caves? They have gorilla tour guides, maybe? No, I'll just do this. Identify this item. Uses that information for good and not evil. Thanks. There we are, level clear. Increased crit chance, wrong building. When you trespass, owners will become annoyed instead of immediately hostile. The killer robot is after you. Watch out now. Good news is I'll know where he is at all times. The bad news is everything else. Alright, let's free the prisoner here for some experience. Alright, well, he's escaping. I'll go ahead and go over here. Alright, here's what I want. Steel ammo. There we go. He is much less threatening without that rocket launcher. Kill. Eat super goon. Yeah, the robot, thankfully, is not waterproof and so takes damage. You cannot order NPCs to attack, nor will they attack him. They'll just run. Invisible. There we are. Well, now the guards are gone, I can do this. Got some money out of the casino, good. There's a super goon I gotta eat, so there we are. Big quest done. I'm afraid that's already full. This is useless to me. Confusion. Get out of here. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage. Smash this computer to get rid of the, yeah, to get rid of the hazards, and let's just keep going here. You can kill the killer robot, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. You can, he drops a lot of really good stuff, though, I can assure you of that. Alright, let's crowbar this open. Be free, Slum Dweller, be free! There we go, I completed everything. Here we are, Uptown. And keep your weapon safe while you go in. The heck? That could have been bad. Very bad. Here we are. Send over LA alcohol and drugs on your person. I need to find a Selematic. Dump all this junk. Probably all the way on the other side of town if I had to guess, which is gonna be a right pain. Lots of greenhouses in this part of uptown. Interesting. You know what? Let's have some fun here. Invincible. Going south, and we all know what happens when things go south. Make them explode. Phew. Get out of here. Eat scientist. Oh, what do you know? There's one right here. Oh, those gorillas. Since there's a lot of greenhouses here, those gorillas are gonna have a field day. Alright, let's start that little right here and go somewhere else. Excellent. Finally found one of these. Hiring, that's no value to me. Oh, I can't go that way. There you go, free the worker. His only crime was caring too much, and also murder. I don't see any gorilla corpses, so I guess they must have won. Good for them, good for them. Key to the shop. Now we can finally see what was hidden in here all this time. Leaf blower. Yeah, that's more valuable as money. Ah, crap. There we go. Man, I'm surprised the cinematic survived that. Gonna be real with you, I seriously did not expect it to survive. Fusion I don't need. Although I suppose with all that, I'm gonna have to buy more of these. Yeah. If you want a good idea of how you can just... how everything going wrong can just cascade, here's a very good example. Wow, all this time I never got this chest. There we go. Ooh, grave robbing. I still never got what's in that chest. How bothersome. Rapid fire mod. Rapid fire shotgun. That's... nothing bad can happen from that, right? I don't need slows. I need to make a line. Settle a bet for me. Is budget a real word? Offer motivation. Best. Oh, I forgot to kill the scientist that's here. How embarrassing for me. Get out of here. Shoot, I need to get rid of this guy with explosives. There we are. Here we are. Runs in this game can get a little long. A couple hours is a bit much for the genre, but they're fun, and I guess that's what matters, right? Stuffed. Non-citizen. Lock and load. Automatically reloads some of my things at the start of a run of a floor, of which we're in one. Oh wait, I shouldn't be wasting a good one for something that's not. I don't want to go in the robots there. Invisible. we go. Got some money from the bathhouse. Resurrection. I don't think we might need it, but I guess I'm lucky we got one near the end, because it might have been pretty nasty otherwise. Open the locked doors. The prisoners are released. Alright, let's see how this zombie apocalypse goes. Offer motivation. Best. I'm highly amused the zombies don't set off the alarm. Oh well, I'm sure nothing bad will happen to them. Use voucher. You know what? The cod piece is probably going to be my best interest here. Just because that's free damage reduction. Mobster. There we go. Big quest complete. Oh, that was to eat a mobster. Lucky me. You can technically start a zombie apocalypse with just the one that occasionally spawns in the cages, but it's a little bit of an uphill battle. Probably should be eating the more quality bodies here. There's a ton of ways to escape, but I do need everyone to empty the building, so... Sulfuric acid. Offer motivation. Sandwich. Oh, you're the best. Offer motivation. You're the best. Oh my. There's too many super cops here. I can't start anything here. Plus, I need to save that big time bomb for the next area, because that's going to be really major. Oh wow, that zombie made it really far out. Retrieve item. Bribe with an item. Well, this is a useless item, so... Holds can be cheap. Actually, I should probably use the Selematic before I go. Yeah, that's worth a lot, that's worth a lot. Weak, that's not a good one. Fast, I guess I could keep just for mobility purposes. The next area is probably gonna need it. Cheeseburger. Yeah. I was able to do it in the end, getting the election victory, as long as I don't die in the next one, which to be fair is possible. I have died right at the end before. Melee plus. Oh, that's gonna be really painful for not, you know, not blowing people to giblets. Police lockdown. Why are you outside? If you force the other people outside, they will also be attacked by the cops for the same reasons, so... Boink. Eat Super Cop. Oh, what do you know? I've got a... Oh no, they were both... No, this one's still intact. Hey, get out of here. Time to bounce. The other cops aren't gonna give him any mercy. Oh, he's also breaking the lockdown. Oh, crap. Yeah, they can pick up weapons, too. Combination to the confiscation center. Mines, eh? Something tells me they're going to have a hard time sleeping after this. Cigarettes. This will be a nice way to get one out. Mission failed, ran out of time. I just missed a boo urn. It's not a huge deal, I don't think. Oh, yeah, see what I mean about too much damage? Regenerate health. Good. There we go. Fully healed. And whatever this is, I want it. Not that great, but I guess it's not bad given the mall it's supposed to be at. The heck? There we go. Ice rink unlocked. Oops, I killed an innocent person by accident. Splatter. Not sure whether they thought it'd be a good idea to put a generator in the middle of an ice rink, but that's how it goes sometimes. Might as well cause some more ruckus here, don't you think? Eat a super cop. Or any more are still alive. Come on! How the hell did I fail? How the hell did I fail to do that? I just need to change my weapon. Infinity? There we go. Super cop taken care of, and that's the whole quest. Clear. Ooh, whiskey. Dang, that could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better, but it could have been a lot worse, too. The gorilla escaped, but it might have been taken out by the super cops patrolling. I can't go into there without causing a huge ruckus, and that's gonna be a pain. I also don't want to... Wow. There were no cops there a moment ago, now it's crawling with them. I'm getting there too much attention with the... Who would have thought a shotgun isn't very, stealthy? Let's get out of here. Acquired tastes. Big quest complete. Chop drops. That would have been nicer a lot earlier, that's for certain. Here. Keep on spying a bribe. Alright, you're cool. Break the law. Could you in front of me? That makes my job easier. Yeah, you can't bribe the super cops. You can only rig the election if you have special abilities. Run for mayor, and the results are in. Talk to me in the park. Ridiculous amount of deaths, yet I win with the pacifist method. Let me know when you're ready for the results. Give me those results. And the winner is the scrappy newcomer. You won fair and square. Give me my hat. Treater channel. Ahem. We cannibals have had our differences with y'all, but I'm extending a peace offering. My family and I would like to offer everyone some of our famous barbecue ribs. Question, are they made with human ribs? Yeah, no. Yes. Can you also provide napkins? No. Oh, gross, I'm out. Cannibalism doesn't turn them off, it's the lack of napkins. And so the mayor was defeated after a long and arduous election process, and ended up a surprisingly good sport about it. The denizens of the city rejoiced as their new mayor brought hope for a brighter future. In time, the mayor became corrupted by power, money, and bacon cheeseburgers, prompting the formation of a new resistance. Events repeat themselves in an infinite loop. This came to be known as the circle of life. Some consider this a beautiful thing, others consider the whole thing kind of pointless. But at this moment, no one's interested, and the city is interested in pondering the nature of existence. There's only one thing on everyone's minds, the only thing in this world that truly matters: partying down. That's funny thinking just how old this game is, and yet it's one of the ones that have stuck with me the longest. And the earliest one listed here is 2015. It was in early access for a while, so... A lot's changed over those years. Even with the game itself, like I do know that one of the updates here had to remove the Twitch integration since something changed on Twitch's end and it broke. Likewise, whatever they were doing for feedback, that got broken as well, so they had to do something else for that. I just barely made it, but it was in fact a pacifist victory. I joined in a quest, but then who would do what I'm doing? Weird, our membership's been declining since... Tutorial. Right, the tutorial can cause a lot of deaths. Do you think we should require members get forehead tattoo? Yeah. There may be no permanent upgrades, but there's a lot of neat stuff you can unlock just to show that can potentially show up in future runs. Mayor dead yet? Could you please hurry up on that? Whenever I get a bit bored of the default, I can use the mutators to change up the rules and such to make things interesting. Just making some tougher enemies show up. Some conditions like everyone hates you that much. There's also a daily run that's randomly generated. But I'm usually... Yeah, I was in the mood for specifically Cannibal after I was having some trouble with them in the last time, so I think that's going to be all for tonight. a good run and shows about how long it takes for a regular run, depending on how thorough you want to be with each floor or how much patience you have. So, that's all for tonight. Until next time, thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you later.